Let's talk about recognizing mask jealousy. Why some people want to see you fail. You'll be surprised that there are more people that want to see you fail than there are that want to see you successful. What if the people claiming to protect you are actually the ones holding you back? Have you ever thought about that? We often mistake family jealousy for tough love, but it's actually a weaponized tool used to sabotage your success. Today we are going to be exposing how some relatives or friends use affection as a smokescreen to keep you small and stagnant. What if the people claiming to protect you are actually the ones holding you back? What if the advice sounds like concern, but actually it is fear? What if the resistance you feel isn't about guidance, but simply jealousy? Family jealousy exists. Family jealousy rarely announces itself as resentment. It often disguises as, I'm just looking out for you. I don't want you to fail. I don't want you to get hurt. Just be realistic. Don't you think you're doing too much? Get some rest. You're just trying too hard. Don't aim that high. You're not the only one out here. These statements may sound protective, but it feels limiting. And that tension is not accidental, but simply a way to hold you back. This is Life Wisdom with Dr. T, a place where healing meets growth and becoming begins. Today we're going to be looking at family malice and how it may affect you. The toxic illusions behind family loyalty. We are often taught that family is unconditional. We are taught that loyalty means silence and that respect means compliance. So when jealousy shows up inside family systems, we struggle to name it because we can't see that as jealousy. It feels more like they are just having my back. Because admitting that it is jealousy may feel like betrayal. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Some of us have got to learn with our own life experiences. Some relatives don't fear your failure. They fear your expansion. Some relatives simply fear your expansion. Your growth disrupts family roles. If you've always been the quiet one, or the struggling one, or the dependent one, or the underestimated one, or the talkative, the one that talks all the time, the one that just doesn't know how to hold things to herself, the one that thinks she knows everything, that's another one, the one that thinks she knows everything, the one that has an opinion about everything. If you've been one of these people, your evolution threatens the hierarchy. And instead of celebrating your progress, some people in your family will attempt to regulate it. This is not going to be done openly. It's going to be done subtly because it has to be hidden. When affection becomes smokescreen, family jealousy doesn't scream. It smiles, it hugs, it says, I love you. but it plants doubt in your mind. It downplays your achievement. That's nice, but don't get ahead of yourself. It highlights risk instead of opportunities. Are you sure you can handle that? It compares you to others in the family. Don't think you're better than us. Do you have to do that? Affection becomes a smokescreen, and you begin feeling guilty for wanting more, guilty for outgrowing, guilty for dreaming bigger. That guilt is the leash. At one point in my life, I was aiming for some opportunities. And I spent days applying for those opportunities. I came to realize that the people that were supposed to be supporting me were actually happy I didn't get those opportunities. It didn't bother them that I didn't get those opportunities. They weren't worried. And whenever they came to ask, how far? Did you hear from them? Did they reach back? And when my response was negative, it felt relieving. When I think about it, I realize that sometimes our families may hold us back. And this may also occur by weaponizing tough love. Not all criticism is care. Healthy correction empowers. So jealous correction diminishes a person. When jealousy is masked as love, it often minimizes your wins. It will question your competence. And sometimes it frames your ambitions as arrogance, labels your independence as disrespect. And at that point, you're forced into a false choice: your growth or their comfort. Which one would you choose? Do you want to grow, or do you want to drop everything and privilege other people's comfort? It is up to you what you want to do. This is because it's family. And because it is family, you hesitate. You may even shrink your dreams to maintain the harmony around you. But harmony built on self-suppression is quiet self-betrayal. Family betrayal or jealousy hurts even deeper. When strangers doubt you, it stings. But when family doubts you, it destabilizes, because the family is your strongest foundation. This is simply because you expect safety from family. You expect belief. You expect support. You expect trust. So when support turns into subtle sabotage, it creates cognitive dissonance. You question yourself. Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm being unrealistic. Maybe I should slow down. But ask yourself, do their words make you stronger or smaller? Do you feel empowered after conversations with these people, or do you feel drained? Your nervous system knows the difference. Before your mind accepts a situation, your nervous system has already taken a stand. Trust your intuition. It never fails. It is time to reclaim your peace. Healing begins with discernment. You can love your family without allowing them to limit you. You can respect your roots without shrinking your branches. It's important to start identifying the patterns. Are they supportive only when you struggle? Or do they become distant when you succeed? Do they create tension during your milestones? Jealousy often surfaces at the exact moment you elevate. And that is not a coincidence. It is important to establish boundaries. Boundaries are not betrayals, they are protections. You don't need to announce your every plan to everyone around you. You don't need to share every opportunity with every person that comes your way. You don't need approval to pursue an alignment or a dream. Simply limit exposure to those who undermine your confidence. Limit exposure to those who frame ambitions as disloyalty. Or limit exposure to those who tend to weaponize with guilt, not with anger, but with clarity. Sometimes healing from family betrayals doesn't mean cutting ties. It means changing access. Simply change the way these people have access to you. Don't discuss certain things with everybody. It is your right to disclose what you want to disclose to the people that are around you. Choose growth over guilt. You're not required to remain small or to keep others comfortable. You are not disloyal for outgrowing limiting environment. You are not arrogant for believing in your potentials. If your growth triggers jealousy, that jealousy was always there. Your expansion simply revealed it. And here is the empowering reframe. Their discomfort is proof that you are evolving beyond old narratives. Don't be apologetic. You're growing. Protect your purpose. Your purpose is too sacred to be negotiated through guilt. Family dynamics can shape you, but they do not define your ceiling. You can honor your lineage while rewriting your trajectory. You can love them and still choose yourself. Sometimes growth requires emotional distance before it creates emotional maturity. And sometimes healing means accepting not everyone who shares your blood shares your vision. So, my dear students, my dear friends, if you've been feeling unseen, if you've been feeling undermined, or simply subtly held back by those closest to you, you're not imagining it. Discernment is not disloyalty, it's wisdom. You are allowed to grow without apologizing to anyone. You are allowed to succeed without shrinking to fit in a box that does not belong to you. You are allowed to protect your peace and even the threat that comes wrapped in the word called love. Because real love celebrates expansion. It doesn't fear it. And your future is too important to sacrifice at the altar of family comfort. So, my dear students, I invite you to choose growth, choose clarity, and choose yourself. Walk away from people that hold you back from achieving your dream. Thank you for listening. If you like this reflection, please make sure to comment, share, and come back for more.